I'm going to start by pulling out the sugar can, which also unplugs all the bees. I usually take a moment at that point and punch a bigger hole in the sugar can using the Hive tool, and I set that aside. That'll go in the feed. Now I pull the queen out. There she is, all covered in her attendant bees. I brush those off. You can see the queen inside here. I find that the queen walks uphill all the time, so I am going to hold it upright and roll the cork out and put my finger over it. At this point, I take my sugar paste and put a wad on the Hive tool, and when she walks back up again, I paste her in. Just like that. Of course, you can use a miniature marshmallow if you want. I've already prepped the Hive here to have 2 spaces open. I go 1 or 2 in at this point, and I put her screen down at a slight angle. I use the piece of metal to hold her in, just like that. Okay? Now I come in here and I dump some bees on her so they know where she's at, and the rest in that spot. Now most of the bees are going to go in just as nice as can be, but since I need to be done, I'm going to get a little rough on the rest of them. There. I got most of the bees in here. Now I put the 2 frames in. One, and kind of slide things over. And I think I'll just shift this one over doing it. 2. Now I like to put a queen excluder on top of this before I put my feeder on it. That keeps the queen from going up and laying eggs in any burr comb they create. And then I always put a flat board right on here, which makes feeding real easy. I can slide that over, glug some in, and I'm done. For now, I'm going to dump the last of the sugar water from transit into here. And then I'll come through when I'm done loading all my hives, and I'll fill the reservoirs with sugar water. The top goes on, and then the rock goes on top of that, but I'm waiting until I'm fed them. And that's how I instill a hive.